Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In this short video I'm going to review the Xiaomi Mi Air Purifier 3H. I have been using this one for about 9 months. I bought it last year in late June, and it's time to change the filters of this device. I have 2 of these air purifiers. And first of all, I want to show you the box. We have this huge box. This is the outer box of the Xiaomi Mi Air Purifier. It reads Mi Air Purifier 3H. Works with Alexa, works with Google Assistant. I don't use any of those, so I can't comment on that. So here we have some basic information. Manufactured for Xiaomi. The color is white. Dimensions are written here. When I'm standing, I think it reaches my knees. So that's about the size from the floor to my knees. About 6 kilograms. And we have the voltage. And there, as you can see, there was plenty of protective material inside. And I kept the box just in case that I need to move again. And it comes, as you can see, with this manual. We have on the top, we have a fan grill. We have an OLED display with one which is basically like a touch button. So the whole screen is not touchscreen, it's just this part here. Then in the back we have a temperature and humidity sensor, which is this tiny little thing. We have a display on and off button, which can be useful, for example, in the bedroom. If you don't want like anything on the display, you can just simply turn off display with this physical button. You can also change some settings using the Xiaomi Home app. For example, you can dim the brightness a bit. This is very crucial. This is the laser particle sensor. So I guess this thing will determine the air quality. Right here we have the filter compartment cover. And inside here we can find the filter, and if you're unboxing this device, you can find your electricity cord right here. So the power cord itself will be based in that compartment initially. So on the display itself, we can read the air quality. So this is a number which is an indicator for the air quality. When I use this device, the air quality in my house is about 001, which is really good. We can read the temperature, bottom left, humidity. We can see if there is a Wi-Fi connection, as you can see right here. And bottom right, we can see the mode that it is in. I usually use the automatic mode, which will adjust the fans according to the air quality. And in the bedroom, I put it to sleep when I go to bed, because that results in a very silent mode of operation. We have 3 different color schemes. Green, orange and red. My device has always been green, which means there is 0 to 75 micrograms per cubic meter. So basically the air quality in my room, even before I turn on this device, has always been green, so it's always acceptable. And when I turn it on, the number that is indicated on my device will go down. So my air quality is already good, but using the device makes my air quality better. When you buy this device, there's already one filter inside. Yeah, when you place it, you got to make sure that there's plenty of space around the device for a good airflow. So yeah, you got to connect it to your Xiaomi Home app, which is very easy. And when you turn on the device, it will tell you how much of the filter is remaining. So currently, one of my devices is saying that there's 0% left, and this is after 9 months. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove my filters and first clean it with my vacuum cleaner, any dust that I can see there. I also noticed that this device is very efficient in terms of electricity, so it doesn't cost a lot for running this device. The device comes with a HEPA filter. It comes with it. And I used it for 9 months and then the filter ran out. So depending on your air quality, depending on the conditions, they will determine the lifespan of a filter. So this is a class 13 HEPA filter. And what it does is it removes a lot of small particles from the air, including pollens, including dust, and animal hair, all sort of things. I'm very allergic myself. And I noticed using these filters really helped me to get less complaints of my allergies. And also my room in itself was like less dusty. So here we have a manual of the HEPA filter. This is how to install the filter. And this is some options you need to do to reset the filter. It's recommended to replace the filter every 6 to 12 months. So I have the 3H. There is also a Pro model of the air purifier. And the Pro model, the benefit of the Pro model is it can cover a larger room. And as you can see, this thing is quite huge. And here we see the Mi logo. Here we have this very nice tab, which we can use to remove it once it ran out. Yeah, so here are my 2 air purifiers. Normally I have one in my living room and I have one in my bedroom. So this device is able to cleanse the air of a space between 25 square meters up to 44 square meters. If you have a bigger place, then I recommend getting the Pro version, which allows you to cover a larger area. And what this device does is it removes very small particles from the air, particles up to 0.3 microns. For me, the reason getting this one is it helps me in my hay fever, my allergies, dust, pollen grains, but also dust and also smoke. I really think the air quality is much better now, and this class 13 HEPA filter really helps a whole lot. So as you can see, we have this beautiful device with the Mi. This one is enabled. There's I think a 1 meter power cord, which is, I think it's kind of short. I would prefer like a 2 meter power cord. Here you can see the display. So here we can have a closer look at the display. This button is touchscreen, air quality 001, 20 degrees, 39% of humidity. And this is the different modes. So right here we have the fan speed, the middle one. This is the third one. This is very loud, as you can see here. You can probably hear like it's spinning a lot. And this is the favorite one. But I like to use this one. This is the auto mode. And I really love this one. This is the night mode. So these are the other buttons. This is the first fan, second mode, third mode, favorite, auto. So I usually just keep it on auto and it works really nice. So beautiful device. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to power off this device because I want to show you something. So to power off this device, and I chose to not show all these things all the time. So I basically dimmed the whole display when I'm not using it. So as you can see, it will just fade, which I prefer. Now to power it off, I'm gonna hold this button and it will go. And also here in the top, I can feel like it will stop spinning. Now, what's interesting, when I power on the device, which you can do manually just with your finger pressing it, or with the app, because this device is connected to my Wi-Fi, what it will show you is the filter remaining level. So let's press it. We can see the Mi logo, 0% remaining, and we have this red little thing. So it was working, and you could tell, and now as you can see, yeah, I really need to replace the filter. Now let's have a closer look here. So here we have the top, there's fans inside, and here we have those things that we saw in the user manual. So this is the indicator This is the sensor for the temperature and the humidity. This button allows you to turn on and turn off the display. Here we have the laser particle sensor. And this is the compartment for the filter. Here we have the power cord, which is quite short. Now what I like to do is turn off the device. And let's have a closer look at that compartment here in the back. Filter replacement. Make sure to turn off the air purifier and disconnect power before. Okay, so let me also remove the cord from the electricity. Yeah, so we did turn off the device, disconnect it. Now we can use that little tab to remove the filter, open a new one and insert it. The average lifespan. Okay, and they advise you to use genuine Xiaomi products. So that's the back. We have this little tab, which I can just pull. And as you can see, this stuff is like super dusty. So it did really, collect a whole lot of dust and small particles. So there we have it. So that's the filter. As you can see, it's like super dusty. I will throw it away like right away. And I think it's also a good plan to just wipe the internals of this device with a cloth. I cleaned the internals of both of these devices. And now I'm going to insert these brand new filters. These are gray. I leave the little tab on this side. That goes quite easy. Let me press it. And I think that will do. Now let me put the cover back in place. Press it. And that's it. Let me plug it in. Yep. There we go. Let's have a look at the display. What's going to happen now? 100%, so that's perfect. So now it's in the night mode. Let me just put it on auto. So this one is operating in auto, and it will measure the air quality. So here we go. Changing these filters is quite easy, as you can see. Just push it in and keep the tab on this side. That's it. And put the cover in place. That's it. As you can see, the power cord is quite short. I think it's only 1 meter. So you might need to use an extension cable in your situation. So I plugged it back into power. And let's see what it reads. That's the Mi logo. 100%. So both the devices are back like in functioning condition. I changed the filters, brand new ones. These filters, they cost in the Netherlands, they cost 30 euros a piece. So the cost of running this device in terms of the filters, I would say is somewhere between, I would say like 9 months with one filter. So every 9 months, it's gonna charge you like 30 euros, depending on your air quality. Yeah, just to wrap up this video, I really like the air purifiers. Let's have a look again at the devices. So currently in this setup, I have 2 of these devices, one in my bedroom. Let's have a closer look. Air quality is really excellent. And here you can control everything. I don't know why the filter is 0%, because it's like brand new. But yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe I need to restart something. So that is the living room, also very good quality, also auto mode. So that is the air purifier by Xiaomi. I think it's really important these days, especially in lockdown, to have clean air, to stay healthy and not suffer with any allergies. Unfortunately, this beautiful device does not prevent any viruses because viruses are too small for this particular filter, which is 0.3 microns. But it definitely will help a lot against smoke, against dust, hay fever, pollens, which is going to be dreadful in summer. So when I'm working during lockdown from my home, I have these things for the air quality to be really nice. And of course, when I go outside of the house or when I plan on getting home, I can just control the air purifiers even from within my car or when I'm visiting people. So really useful device. 150 euros I think I bought it for, which is really, I think, a bargain for a HEPA filter air purifier. What's really nice also this app that we can use to enable the device. Let me put it on the loudest setting, and here we can see quite some airflow. Anything more to say? Well, only thing I can say, I think it's silent. I think that the design looks good, very minimalistic. It's affordable, low energy consumption. It works with the Google and Alexa. What else? I don't know. I really like it, and it really helps me with my allergies, staying healthy in my house. And it's so easy to use. I really like the Xiaomi brand. And I think it blends well in my living room as well as in my bedroom. So that is the Xiaomi Mi Air Purifier 3H. And again, if you have a super big room, I would recommend getting the Pro. If I knew, I would probably have gotten myself the Pro. I didn't know about the Pro, so I got the 3H. But the Pro definitely has more power to cover one entire room. And yeah, I think this is just good enough, I guess, for my living room. But if I were to have like a bigger house than this device, I think it's insufficient. Then maybe you need like to have two of these in your living room, or maybe just rotate it, like move it from one corner of the room to another to kind of like cover the entire room. I don't know. So if you have a big house, get the Pro. If you have like a tiny apartment, then I guess with the 3H for one room is like big enough, and then maybe get one other one for your office or for your bedroom. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or remarks, please leave them down below in the description box. And of course, I will also leave a link to this article, so you don't need to look around the whole internet. I will just leave a link for you. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon.